So let's take a look at my own personal college iPad setup that I used for the past 4 years and will continue to use for the future. Firstly, I rock a 2019 iPad Air 3, and it has been an absolute life changer for me, being used for note-taking, journal writing, reading, etc. So here's what I use with my iPad to maximize my productivity. Number 1, let's talk about the most important accessory for me, the Apple Pencil. Since I need to use my iPad for note-taking, it's vital that I get a stylus for the tablet. In this case, I purchased the Apple Pencil. Now, there are some alternatives that are a bit cheaper, but I just prefer to go with the native Apple ecosystem for the convenience. However, that has costed me some embarrassment because of the manner this thing charges.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Not great. But for my note-taking needs, the Apple Pencil has been absolutely excellent. I'm able to pair it with Notability to jot notes down extremely fast during lectures, and even journal with it every night before going to bed. It's convenient, easy to pair and use, so the Apple Pencil, or a stylus in general, is the number one. Next, let's talk about protection, because this thing has quite a bit. For the most part, my personal setup of the iPad requires a bit of insurance, or really, assurance. In college, you travel a lot, so you need to protect all of your belongings from inclement weather, like the rain. Moreover, I dance with my backpack sometimes, so I need to make sure I don't break the iPad from jumping around so often. Therefore, we start with the actual case for the iPad. Now, you could get the expensive folio that Apple sells, which I know I just said I like to buy Apple for convenience, but the folio one is really expensive, so no. Also, I prefer to get something with a hard shell around the iPad to protect it from drops and whatnot. So I got this one, which surrounds the iPad with that hard shell case I was talking about. Plus, it has the folio feature that allows me to prop the iPad up in different orientations for good note-taking. Typically, I lie it this way for the best note-taking experience so that the tablet doesn't fall off of my chair. But this type of case is definitely something I would consider to be a necessity for most students to protect their iPad. 1, but also to get the most out of using it. 2. Reason being is that the angle the iPad is put in using the folio feature is really good for jotting down notes, and you can kind of adjust it to your liking if you're in some sort of awkward position. And while we're on the topic of cases, I also have a case sleeve around my Apple Pencil. Now, originally, during my first semester in college, I didn't use a case for my Apple Pencil, but after attending multiple 100-person lectures and hearing many Apple Pencils fall and break to their deaths, I decided a few dollars for a sleeve wouldn't hurt. So here we are. Since it's been 4 years since I've purchased this exact sleeve, it's unfortunately not available anymore. But there are others that will do the exact same trick for you in protecting your Apple Pencil from exploding from a fall. Next, let's talk about screen protection. This is a quicker one, but I strongly suggest purchasing some sort of screen protector. I've seen a few cracked screens on iPads, which although are not as common as iPhone spiderwebs that many people have, they're still not great, especially since you'll be writing on these tablets. So I recommend either getting a tempered glass screen protector or the paper-like one that makes the writing experience on the iPad feel a little bit less like glass. It sort of feels like paper, which is pretty rad. However, do note that for some people, it does feel like you're writing on a dirty screen, so take that into consideration as well. Next, transportation. One of the things that I ensure with my iPad is that it's water resistant. How do I do that, you might ask? With a waterproof or waterproof-ish case sleeve. Yes, I don't take any chances because I've been caught in the rain so many times at my university. So I take a waterproof sleeve, put the iPad in it, and then put that in my backpack. And when it rains really bad, I'll wrap the case sleeve in plastic bags for extra protection on top of using an umbrella to make sure the backpack doesn't get soaked. Is it overboard? Maybe, but iPads are also super expensive, so I think I rest my case. On top of that, I also get a waterproof or water-resistant accessory pouch for the Apple Pencil and other accessories I have for my Mac. This just ensures that everything is not left exposed in my backpack and is all neatly tucked away and protected from any mishaps that happen at school. And boom, that is my personal iPad setup for university, not sponsored. I just finished my 4th year in college, so this setup has definitely treated me well so far and will continue to do so in the future. So if you have any other accessories that you use with your iPad, definitely be sure to share them in the comment section down below. My name is Seeroost. It's spelled like Cyrus, but not like Seerooster. Just take out the ter. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day. Peace.